Hello everyone, this is Ishika Patidar and I am here to discuss about some questions of information security. This video is a part of my college assignment, so let's get started. First, how can multi-factor authentication method increase the security? Multi-factor authentication is a security mechanism that requires users to provide two or more forms of authentication before they can access a system or application. By combining multi-factors, authentications make it much more difficult for attackers to gain unauthorized access even if they manage to compromise one of the factors. Here, some of the ways in which multi-factor authentication can increase security compared to single-factor authentication. First, reduce the reliance on password. Second, increase the difficulty for attackers. Third, compliances with regulation. Fourth, protection against phishing attacks. Overall, multi-factor authentication is a powerful security tool that can significantly increase the security of authentication powered to single-factor methods. Next, what are some advantages and disadvantages of using biometric for authentication compared to other methods such as passwords or smart cards? Biometric authentication is a type of authentication that uses physical or behavioral characteristics such as fingerprints, facial recognition, or voice recognition to verify a user's identity. Here are some advantages and disadvantages of using biometric for authentication compared to other methods such as passwords or smart cards. Advantages: stronger authentication, convenience, increased security, scalability, standardization. Disadvantages: cost, price concern, privacy concerns, accuracy, lack of standardization. Next, how do authentication methods such as public key cryptography protect against attacks such as man in the middle and relay attacks? Public key cryptography is a method of encryption that uses a pair of keys, a public key and a private key, to secure data transmissions. Here, how it protects against man in middle and replay attacks. Man in middle attack. In man in middle attack, an attacker intercepts communication between two parties, typically by impersonating one of them. Or public key cryptography can protect against man in middle attacks by using digital signatures to ensure the authenticity of messages. When a message is sent, it is signed with sender's privacy key, which can only be decrypted using the corresponding public key. If the message is intercepted and modified by an attacker, the digital signature will no longer match and the receiver will know the message has been tampered with. Next, replay attack. In replay attack, an attacker intercepts a message and replays it later. It is an attempt to gain unauthorized access. Public key cryptography can protect against replay attacks by using unknowns, which is random number generated by a sender for each message. The nonce is included in the digital signature and the receiver checks it has not sent the same nonce before. It is a nonce has already been used. The receiver knows the message is a reply and it rejected. Next, in what ways can biometric authentication methods be vulnerable to attacks such as spoofing or replay attacks, and what measures can be taken to mitigate these risks? Here some are the ways in which biometric authentication can be vulnerable. Snooping attack, replay attack, data breaches. In snooping attack, biometric authentication can be vulnerable to snooping attacks if a biometric sensor is fooled by a fake biometric characteristic such as silicone replica of a fingerprint or a 3D printed face. To mitigate these risks, organizations should use biometric sensors such as resistance to Snooping, such as those that use liveness detection to ensure that the biometric data being presented is from a living person. Next, reply attack. Biometric authentication can be vulnerable to reply attacks if the biometric data is not securely transmitted or stored. To mitigate this risk, biometric data should be encrypted both during transmission and storage, and organizations should implement measures to detect and prevent unauthorized access to the biometric data. Next, data breaches. Biometric data breaches can occur when an attacker gains unauthorized access to the database containing biometric data. To mitigate this risk, biometric data should be stored securely using strong encryption and access controls. Additionally, organizations should implement measures to detect and respond to data breaches quickly, such as monitoring user activity and implementing multi factor authentication. Next, what are some potential drawbacks of relying on hardware based trusted computing solutions such as TPMs or secure enclaves? Potential drawbacks to relying on this solution including complexity, limited portability, risk of vendor login, potential for hardware, performance impact, etc. Next, how can trusted computing technologies such as secure boot and code signing be used to prevent malware and other attacks on computer systems? Here are some ways in which trusted computing technology can use to prevent malware and other attacks. Secure boot. A secure boot is a feature that ensures that only trusted code is executed during the boot process. Code signing. Code signing is a technique used to ensure that only authorized software is installed and executed on the system. Trusted Platform Module (TPM) is a hardware-based security solution that provides a secure storage area for cryptographic key measurement and other sensitive data. Remote attestation. Remote attestation is a technique used to verify the integrity and security of the remote system. How can side channel attacks can be used to extract information from systems that are designed to be secure, such as encrypted communication or hardware security modules? Side channel attacks can be used to extract information from systems data designed to be secure, such as encrypted communication or hardware security modules. Here are some examples of how side channel attacks can be used to extract information: power analysis attack, timing attack, electromagnetic attacks, acoustic attacks. How can countermeasures such as power analysis resistant designs or randomized can be used to mitigate side channel attacks, and what are the trade-off between security cost and performance? Side channel attacks are attacks that exploit information leaked by systems' physical properties such as power consumption, electromagnetic radiation, or timing. Countermeasures such as power analysis, resistance designs, and randomized can be used to mitigate side channel attacks. However, these countermeasures often have trade offs between security, cost, and performance. First, power analysis resistant design, randomization trade offs. Thank you.